Last Friday night, I invited a few friends over for what was supposed to be a chill game night, just some snacks, drinks, and the friendly destruction of relationships over Monopoly. Everything started off perfectly normal, except that halfway through the first lap around the board, we noticed the thimble had gone AWOL. No big deal, right? We subbed in a stray button and kept going. But then, the top hat went missing. Then the race card. At first, we blamed Dave, who's notorious for accidentally pocketing game pieces, but he protested his innocence, for once. By the time we were fighting over Marvin Gardens, we were down to just the dog and the iron, and even those seemed to be eyeing the edge of the table suspiciously. That's when we started to notice our cat, Mittens, lurking nearby with the kind of calculated interest usually reserved for birds or open tuna cans. Every few minutes, she'd slink closer, her eyes locked on the board. We should have been suspicious, but honestly, we were more distracted by the fact that Dave was now using a potato chip as his piece. Eventually, a heated debate over free parking was interrupted by a faint jingling sound from under the couch. We peered underneath, expecting to find a lost die or maybe an errant sock, but what we actually found was far more disturbing. Mittens had somehow gathered up all the missing Monopoly pieces and arranged them around a tiny pile of colored bills and houses. She looked up at us with an air of feline superiority, as if daring us to try and collect rent from her. She even had my get-out-of-jail-free card tucked under her paw. So, in the end, not only did I lose Boardwalk to my best friend and my dignity to a bad trade, but I also found out that my cat is now running a tiny real estate empire under the couch. I guess you could say we'd stumbled onto a classic case of Moggynopoly.